Today we're going to read the book, Community Helpers, Nurses. I'll be stopping along the way to ask some questions to see if you can answer them by using the clues in the book. I'll also be pointing out the parts of a book and some key words. The heading of this page says, Time for a Shot. That's going to tell us what this page will tell us about. Maria holds her mom's hand. The nurse says, the shot will barely hurt. After, the nurse gives Maria a bandage. That was not so bad. Who do you think Maria is in this picture? I would say it's probably this little girl right here who just got her shot. If you look, the word bandage is pointing to her arm. Using this label, it tells us exactly what the bandage is. Bandage is another word for Band-Aid. What are nurses? Nurses care for sick and injured people. They keep patients healthy. If you look at the picture, there's another label that says patient. The label is right over this young girl, so that tells us that she is the patient. You can put labels in your pictures too to help your readers know who is who and what is what. Most nurses work in hospitals or clinics. Others work in schools or visit homes. Does your school have a nurse? What do nurses do? Nurses check patient health. They look for signs of injuries and sicknesses. If you look at this heading right here, you'll see something at the end of the heading. Right here, that's called a question mark. If you end a sentence with a question mark, that means you're wondering what the answer is going to be. And sometimes you can even change your voice to go a little bit higher when you read it, like this. What do nurses do? Underneath that heading, we have two sentences. With your finger, try to trace the first sentence. That's going to be right here and ends with a period. Try to trace the second sentence. There we go. And it also ends with a period. On this page, it has the heading Nurse Gear. Let's see what type of gear nurses use. They use scrubs. That's their uniform. They use a stethoscope. That listens to a heart. A thermometer checks your temperature. And a blood pressure monitor. And that checks your blood pressure. Nurses give medicine to patients. Then they track how it changes their health. Nurses often make care plans with doctors. They help patients understand the plans. What makes a good nurse? Nurses listen carefully. They teach people how to care for themselves. Here are some nurse skills. Good communicators, that means they can talk to patients. Good listeners, they need to be able to hear them out. They're very friendly, and they're also very caring. Can you think of some other skills that you would need to be a nurse? Nurses are also caring. They help people get better. The end.